They still not trying to pay the cameraman. Oh my god, DD. Doodle garbage. All this money you can't pay your cameraman. Come on, brother. Stop it, bro. Stop treating these cameramen like they ain't nobodies. These are somebodies around here. Let's figure out why this nigga DD still can't get a cameraman. What the fuck, DD? Nigga knocking people out at DreamCon, can't even get a camera to capture the shit.
It's not being an editor. It's not being a thumbnail person. Hell,
Come on,
it's probably
bro.
not even being the person that is on
This is
camera
crazy.
as the talent. It's the person holding the camera.
My experience being a
Is
camera
being a
operator,
cameraman hardest? Damn, there is. You gotta get the angles. Nigga, get them angles, nigga. Is DD really sacrificing you, cameraman? Y'all over there getting slave worshipped around.
camera
that
operators
motherfucker.
are like at the bottom. They treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. Hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to. They also cramped. The body was given out due to dehydration.
That was DDG's last cameraman, and his complaints about being a camera person in the industry sparked major conversations about conditions, about treatment, and most importantly, about pay.
Niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell them how much you was paid at this point, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Let me put this in your brain.
How much do you need to get paid to be motherfucking slave shit? How much y'all think what the cameraman was going through? I don't even know the nigga name, but whatever he was going through, how much you think is worth compensating my boy for? I say, as a cameraman, if I'm getting woke up out my sleep and shit like that, or I ain't got no head notice, I gotta be on point within 3-4 hours, 2-3 hours. I say you give me 7 racks a month, cause I can still do stuff. If you give me 7 racks a month, I can still do stuff. I can say I won't quit on you immediately. You give me 7 racks a month, that's almost 100K. So come on, man. Especially if this ain't taxed. You give me 7 racks a month, almost 100K, and this ain't taxed. Oh yeah, I'm on it, nigga.
Cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming.
But after running through,
But nobody asked for us to be the millionaire. We not filming the millionaire to be the millionaire. What the hell?
a third cameraman in just 2 years, DDG finds himself back on the chase. In his new streaming endeavor of finding a new cameraman,
If we want to be the streamer, we just take the Johnny route. Everybody know Johnny route is really the way to go. If you all cameramen need to take the Johnny route. Get cool with the streamer. Start incorporating yourself in the clips. Start doing little funny shit in the clips. Then go ahead and go on the date with the streamer who sister, motherfucker. Him and Johnny took the tortas to Paris. Go ahead, boom. And take the Johnny route. The Johnny route is the easiest already.
it sparked a plethora of conversations. Now, we know that cameramen used to just be behind scenes, but now in 2026,
Not no
they are
more.
being a part of the stream. They are speaking, they are appearing in clips, they are doing all of these different things. That's why
Yeah.
DDG losing another cameraman
They're a
is not
character now. The cameraman is a character. Pay my niggas like they characters. If I'm an actor in the show, I gotta get compensated.
public drama instead of another employee losing their job. And now the timeline is questioning why DDG keeps having these same problems. Why does he keep running
Why
through
nigga
these
ain't paying
cameras? Is there an
niggas?
ethical dilemma that's going on? But before we answer
no
those
way he
questions,
can't be
we've
paying
got to
niggas.
break down what happened to his previous cameraman and why he can't keep one. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel. Don't make me turn my back on you like DDG has had to do with other cameramen. Now, back to the video. Streaming University has to be one of the most stressful events in the world of streaming and content creation. Not just because there's so many high caliber streamers and content creators packed into one place and space, and you as a content creator and streamer
Niggas was
want to
pushing
make sure that
niggas
you're
in
doing
pools. See how you watch the streamer clips. Niggas was pushing niggas in pools. I damn near got to do a reaction to the streamer clips. Hey, he damn near no ball. He got Yachty forces on. He damn near no ball.
a great job. But because there's somebody that's being a cameraman following these streamers and content creators, and they are being put through the ringer.
Look at this, bro. This is what gets sent in the group chat. There's 10 pictures. That's Rocket. That's Santos.
What the
that's
fuck?
Drew. That's Drew. That's Max, cameraman, Luca. That's Santos.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of brutal right there.
How much is they getting paid to be half dead while doing this shit? These are zombies. These is walking zombies. Y'all could have came film for me, and I damn near would have paid y'all more and gave y'all a better schedule. But you gonna go film for them dorks. You gonna go film for them doo-doo garbage niggas. Doo-doo garbage and them. Bro, go, bro.
That's insane to me. Now, the pictures and videos may mean one thing, but DDG's cameraman, or should I say ex-cameraman, really broke open the issues that plague cameraman and people that work for content creators during his time at Streaming University helping DDG.
If you're going to be a full-time camera operator for a talent, especially of that caliber, be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family, your mental, physical health, errands, what you have to do at the house. You'll get a phone call at 1:30 and they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And you are obligated to fulfill that. I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. This job can really take a toll.
Damn, he bring God into it. What the fuck was y'all doing to this weirdo? He bringing God into it. I always knew you motherfucking niggas at the top was some crazy weirdo ass niggas. Already knew it. I knew y'all was some psychopaths. I already knew it, man. Y'all think, and then they be like, Kobe, why don't you? No, I'm not trying to be over there with them psychos, them dorks, lame ass nigga, man.
Especially when you're in the middle of the limelight, unintentionally, the haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head. Seriously.
Now, I'm trying to keep it as fair as possible when I talk about this subject because, you know, it can get a little tricky. DDG's ex-cameraman, described the job as physically demanding. He had to carry heavy equipment. He had to work in these high conditions and these long hours.
Start off, Streaming University sucked. It was 92, 94 degree weather. I was carrying 50 pounds towards the 10-hour mark. I was dehydrated.
10 hours?
My body started giving up on me.
And he even alluded to the fact that what he was getting paid was not worth what the job was being asked to do. Now, while I do agree and disagree with some of the things that he was ultimately saying, I wanted to hear DDG's response to this whole situation.
10 hours? Okay, 10 hours. Let me see. Let's say I do 10 hours a day for 5 days a week. That's 50 hours. Let's say we do motherfucking. Let's say 1 week we get 1,000, right? Let's say 1 week we get 1,000 for this camera work. 1,000 divided by 50 hours. So I could have just went and got a job. I could have just went and got a job, guys. Alright. And they said he wasn't getting paid more than $3K or some shit they were saying.
Yeah, think that, hey, maybe if we had the creator's POV, it might make the whole situation, you know, a
thought y'all said these niggas was rich.
This is what I tell every nigga that work for me. If you're tired, I'm 20 times more tired. I can't leave the camera. You hold it. You can zone.
But you can't cut the camera off. You're in control of how long I'm working. If I'm tired and you tired, it's two different things. Because when I'm tired, I can't be like, "Hey, boss, I'm tired. I'm trying to go home." That don't matter to you, bro. When you tired, you get to cut that bitch off and be like, "I'm tired. I'm done for the day. I done made my 20 racks in a day. I just made $20 for these 10 hours. I just made 200 and you just made 20. The finesse is real.
No, as long as you get the angles, I don't give a fuck if you texting on your phone.
I thought he was a millionaire.
What you doing? As long as you getting the angles, you can.
It's just like the Jeff Bezos slave ship, huh? You could literally go work at Amazon. If you want the $20 go work at Amazon. You could literally go work at Amazon and get this pay. He's giving niggas $1,000, $2,000 a month.
Your girl, nigga. As long as you get the angles, nigga, it's cool. I'm not tripping. What you do is an easy job.
Let's break this down. What
it's not an easy job. You can't get the angles if you're not paying attention.
The grueling and rigorousness.
Not as easy. If it was so easy, he don't even need to be doing IRL. I don't even know why he doing IRL. But if it was so easy, we all would be motherfucking IRL goats out here, my nigga. Come on.
The task that's being asked. If you're somebody who is a day laborer who is building buildings or planting fences, sure, you can complain about how hot it is, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we understand what's going on. So when we see a streamer doing, I don't know, a 20...
You didn't sign up for that when you recorded this streamer. You didn't know he was gonna have you building blocks and cement in 90-degree weather, knocking down caves and building new cement sidewalks and shit.
4-hour marathon or a 72-hour hike through the Amazon rainforest. In my mind, it just automatically kind of clicks and registers that it's probably going to be hot. This is probably going to be a tough task to take on, and that, you know, you're probably not going to get a lot of sleep or all these other things because the streamer is also not getting these things. I'm also not thinking that the camera is going to be the size of an iPhone. We've now, through plethora of videos, seen how big these streamers setups are. Hell, Ben the Don talks about and brags about how he's always carrying around an FX6. Nothing in my mind makes me think that that is a small camera. And the
$10,000 camera I got a hold of, you want to give me $1,000? Come on, bro.
Is super duper iffy. I can't really explain how somebody should be getting paid for this type of work. I would love for everybody to get a livable wage, but I also don't think that a streamer can delve out tens and twenties of thousands of dollars for a cameraman. Now, there is one thing that DDG said, and I might have to find it. It may or may not make this video, about how you get paid in exposure and the time that you have with a content creator.
That shit don't pay no bills if you ain't motherfucking exposure to selling. If you ain't translate that exposure to selling things, you ain't getting paid no bills. Your bills ain't saying, oh, I see you was on DDG stream. You don't gotta pay rent this month. No bill saying that. Oh, yeah, that exposure, we see them followers, man. Don't even hit We Energies today. Them followers, hey, we see them. You don't even gotta pay us this month. No. Oh, AT&T. Oh my gosh, man. I seen them views you got on your video, man. Seen that million view vid. Skip this phone bill. You don't gotta pay it this month. No, you don't get no messages like that. What is he talking about exposure? He said that.
Or streamer. Yeah, to me, that's 1,000% BS. Can't pay my bills in exposure, and I damn sure can't pay my rent in the times that I had with a streamer or content creator. And for what it's worth, 9 times out of 10, that doesn't really lead to anything tangible. Somebody would probably say you could roll that into some sort of career as an entertainer, but ultimately you spend most of your time working for said content creator. And content creators do have some sort of stipulations in their working agreement that says that you probably can't create content. But I digress. And so they had a disagreement. The guy stopped working for DDG, and DDG immediately
I can't even create my own content.
But instead of just, you know, submitting some sort of job opening request on Indeed or LinkedIn or asking his friend, he decided that he was going to start a contest. He did a 24-hour boot camp in order to find a new cameraman, which would ski mask ultimately be his like 4th in 2 years. The tryouts are entertaining, but they also quickly show how DDG has returned to the same position that he's been in for the past damn near 3 years at this point. He's once again searching for somebody who can film him, travel with him, and become a part of the content as a whole. And the question isn't if DDG is going to find another cameraman. It's truly an opportunity of a lifetime. The question is whether he can build a working relationship that's going to last. Now, before DDG finds him a new cameraman, we need to look at the previous ones, because while there have been some other content creators who have had issues with their employee, DDG continuously has these fallouts. And the latest one makes more sense when you understand what happened to his previous cameramen, Ed and Johnny.
The narrative of DDG not paying his people is absolutely incorrect. I've been using the same people for a long time. My cameraman, I just started streaming in 2025, guys. How many cameramen do y'all think
you gotta justify why he keep losing cameraman? I just started this, man. I only had a few. I just started.
It's only been Johnny and Ed. And everybody assume, oh, DDG can't keep a cameraman. Nigga, it's only been 2025, bro. I haven't been in the game that long to even know where to go and find.
So your turnover rate is 1 every 6 months. That's what we just saying. We just saying you got a high turnover rate. You got a 1 every 6 months turnover rate, you know, with cameraman. You know, we saying if you had actually 3 in the last year, I guess a year and a half now. 3 in the last year and a half, we'd say that's 18 months. We'd say 6 still. Damn, that's still every 6 months. Damn.
Yeah, you've only been working with 2 people, but they've been kind of in and out.
The math is mathing, buddy.
Relationship. DDG and his former 2 cameramen have been on and off again for probably like the past 2 years. Now the reasons vary slightly, but there is some sort of pattern here, and it does open up to a bigger conversation. His first cameraman, Ed, did about 2 stints of 6 months before leaving DDG for these reasons.
The pay isn't right for me, as you guys know, with the cameraman job. Because I needed to make more money, all I did was wake up earlier, wake up later, make some content, make some clothes, and make some money. In all honesty, when it comes to the pay that is received strictly off filming, it wasn't enough for the financial needs that I had. Now you guys can get a general idea, but when you live in LA, regular payments that you have,
beat out his ass living in
insurance,
LA.
just the basic things, and food. If the money was to come in, it would come right out.
Now I do think it's DDG's responsibility.
I feel you, brother. You gotta get out of there.
Ability to build some sort of environment that will make for a happy and healthy working relationship between his cameraman and whatever other employees that he does have on his payroll. Ultimately, nobody likes to do a bunch of turnover
We gotta see what type of car Ed got. We can see what type of car Ed got.
Their place of employment, and the idea of bringing in somebody new and training them every 6 months almost sounds nerve-wracking. But that's exactly what he did with this cameraman, Ed, and then also another cameraman, Johnny, who we'll get to in 2 seconds. But the concept of him not paying enough for the lifestyle that Johnny would live is not the fault of DDG's. Ultimately, a job pays what it pays, and while you would love increases, while I would love people to be getting paid a livable wage, not saying that DDG wasn't paying him a livable wage, but ultimately, if you have a $20,000 lifestyle and the job only pays $3,000, then hey man, that's kinda on you. And I think DDG was even fair in his responses. He went down this rabbit hole about how he gave incentives and opportunities for there to be more money made.
The amount of money I was paying Ed was not life-changing, regular money, but there was incentives. It's been times where I've told, hey bro, let's do Snapchat, let's do this, let's do boom. Me and Ed and
yeah, so I can just do this on my own.
Me and Ed had a clothing line coming out. Just because I ain't paying a nigga crazy to hold a camera, it does not mean that I'm trying to like keep a nigga under. I always try to find ways to help a motherfucker make more money, but while you're making more money, I want to make money as well. So I like to create businesses and different ventures and give people other opportunities to make money in other places, not just holding a camera on stream.
Now,
that's just business finesse, bro. You ain't fooling me. I know the business finesse. Then you be motherfucking in control of all the money and all the taxes, and then you able to get these tax write-offs, and I'm just still getting paid a portion out of all the millions.
there's some finesse in there, but I understand what DDG is saying. Hey, well, let's create an opportunity for me to make another stream of income so that you can also get another stream of income. It's small business. He's an entrepreneur at, to a certain degree, so I get it. But based off the other cameraman, Johnny's track record and history, it makes a lot of sense as to why these people left DDG.
If you got any questions about me, Johnny filmed for me for a year. If y'all do not know, y'all know Johnny, right? He filmed for me for a year. We had a great run, and he wanted to be like 1, 8, 10, 11, and 2. Become a streamer. So then me and Johnny fell out. Luckily, 1 in 1 million. 1 in 1. This is 1 in 1 million out of all cameramen to become a millionaire after becoming a streamer.
Ain't no millionaire, but an anomaly.
Johnny, aka Yearn Boy, BK,
being a cameraman, a streamer, successfully, anomaly.
DDG's first cameraman, would leave DDG after becoming a part of his content to go on and become a successful streamer, if you ask me. He streams to about 2,300 people. But this is where the pattern starts to get involved. DDG hires a cameraman, the cameraman becomes a part of the content. They start building their own audience. People start to develop a relationship with the cameraman on camera, but behind the scenes, problems are developing. The relationship ultimately ends up publicly, and then DDG goes on his path to finding a whole nother cameraman. And so then we get into the bigger problem of it all. DDG is talking about and bolstering the fact that, working around him brings exposure, it brings connections, it brings these different opportunities, and those benefits are real, but ultimately down the line, it's gonna become more and more and more enticing for somebody to then take what they've built in lieu of the money and turn this into a career and become creators themselves. The job ultimately gives these people the tools to eventually leave the job. And so even though every cameraman leaves for different reasons, the same position keeps ending in the same exact way. And now people are naturally starting to question the system around it. And this matters because cameramen aren't just invisible employees, they're part of the content now.
It makes sense because we had it in the same van.
Okay, so let's try to improve our.
What the hell?
It's my crack showing while I'm eating food.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure K-Tech is showing enough. No, not with the camera. Just you. Bro!
In 2026, streaming is no longer this one-man army of a job. You can no longer film, edit, record, hold the backpack.
Like, these is the weirdos y'all be watching, folks. Oh, man. Niggas tripping around there. That's the type of shit y'all like to see.